Heather filled me in. I think I'm still in a state of shock. I can't believe it. I was so sure when Sarah gave me that gun that was the murder weapon. But she said the ballistics proved it had never even been fired.
That's the story.
I really thought Heather was guilty.
I still do.
That's not the gun that killed Diana.
Exactly.
You still think she's guilty?
Joe, she could have tricked us. Used that gun that Sarah gave to you as a decoy. Then she could have hid the real murder weapon any place she wanted to. You know that.
No, I know... No, there has to be another gun, but I don't know that Heather did it.
Well, let me tell you, you can believe this. Heather did do it. She murdered Diana Taylor in cold blood. She's smart enough and conniving enough to have done it. I'm gonna nail her, Joe. That's the last thing I do. I'm gonna nail her.
Well, I guess that does it.
I guess it does. Now, no, Phoenix will rise from these ashes like Miko's cat and I and try to take over the world.
Don't be so sure. Well, you know something we don't? Yep.
What?
The formula.
You do?
Yeah, I do. When I found it in the box of carbonic snow in Mikos' bedroom, I memorized it.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not. I had nothing better to do. I was waiting forever for the two of you to be debriefed before they got to Tiffany and me.
Listen, that's not the kind of information you should have rattling around in your head. It could be dangerous.
Robert, I forgot it already.
Good. Make sure it stays forgotten.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. It's fine with me, because I have something I want to talk about now.
Name it, sweetheart.
The weather machine. I tell you, if somebody doesn't put it out of commission, it could fall into the wrong hands and somebody could try to blow up the world again.
She's right. It has to be destroyed.
Hey, now, hold on a minute. What about Valentine?
What about him?
Well, look, he's going to want that machine for the good guys.
The good guys, Robert. Who the hell are the good guys, anyway?
Well, I always thought the World Security Bureau would.
Have they ever had this kind of power at their command? Look, Robert, when you got this kind of power and this kind of money at stake.
I know, Luke.
Well, I do. The weather machine has to be put to rest permanently.
I'd buy a used car off you any day. How do we do it?
Come on, I got a 52 Edsel for you you're going to love.
Lead on, McDuff.
Hi, pal. Listen, you want to come in and have a drink with us?
Oh, no, thank you, sir. I'm on duty.
Pity. We're not.
Maybe later.
Stay alert. This is going to have me in the unemployment line.
Oh, poor baby. Exactly right. So you lose your job with the World Security Bureau. Who cares? You can always cash in one of your diamonds from one of those mines in South Africa.
Yeah, she's right.
She's got a point, Robert.
Valentine is not going to be happy at all.
Mr. Valentine, I can't even believe this is really happening.
Very pleased you could make the trip.
Oh, boy, so am I.
Your daughter is going to be very surprised.
My daughter is going to be in shock.
We appreciate the invitation to come along. We really do.
Listen, after all you've done, it was the least I could do. Dr. Weber here was a great help during the crisis.
He can be pretty terrific. I'm just sorry I wasn't there to help at all.
Young lady, you were much better off in the Greek islands, warm and safe.
Typical, just typical. Wandering around Athens looking for the Cassidines Island somewhere off the coast of Greece. And they run an island somewhere off the coast of Venezuela.
Well, after all, we did find him.
Yeah.
Thanks to Luke Spencer. He must be a very, very clever individual.
Yes, must be.
Well, at least one good thing did come out of all of this. Mikos Cassidine's weather machine was not destroyed.
That's good.
Oh, yes, of course. We can take hold of that now, and we can control the weather for the good of humanity all over the world.
That sounds like Mikos Cassidine talking.
Now, wait a minute. We're not going to create a utopia, Dr. Weber.
What then?
Well, what I meant was, I think that it gives the Allies a great sense of power, of being able to control that sort of technology. What that means is now any country that contemplates military action would have to face the threat of having their weather controlled and their economy destroyed.
Right or wrong? In the wrong hands, obviously, the machine is a monster. In the right hands, it could possibly be a friend.
Any idea what time that Valentine is due to arrive?
I'm sorry, sir. I don't know the exact time.
But he is on his way, though.
I know he was scheduled to leave New York City this morning, Mr. Scorpio.
Well, we'll just have to wait, I guess.
Yes, sir.
Well, keep up the good work. I shall be sure to inform Valentine what a great job you guys are doing.
Thank you, Mr. Scorpio.
No, I'm the one that should be thanking you.
Good morning, Georgia. Oh, don't you look chipper? Well, I think I've had an hour and a half sleep.
Doesn't matter, though, because we feel terrific.
Oh, you got to be thrilled with the news about Lou.
It's going to be good to have him home, I guess.
Yeah, it's been a long, cold summer. And the two of you should be well rested when he does get home. Jesse said you were supposed to be in this morning. Why don't you just turn right around and march out that door and get some well-deserved sleep?
I couldn't sleep a wink. I'm too excited. Lou coming home. I just got to keep busy.
And there is no way that I am going to leave this hospital.
No?
No, you see, I got to check up on one Dr. Noah Drake, because I hear he's been up all night running errands of mercy with very pretty ladies.
Zap! I detect a note of jealousy there, Miss Spencer.
You bet you do.
Before we blast this sucker open, I wish I knew what all the dials and the lights and the buttons meant.
You know, if this was a sci-fi movie, you'd make a really good Luke Streetwalker.
It's Luke Skywalker, you idiot.
I love that movie.
Whatever.
Laura's a real movie buff, Tiff.
Oh, I hope you've been watching mine.
Tell me,
Oh, yeah.
tell me, Laura,
Good.
in this movie, did it have a happy ending?
They blew up in outer space.
It's happy enough.
It's happy to me. I wish we could blow this up in outer space.
Well, let's hope what we're about to do is a lot more effective than the explosives were.
Well, it ought to be a little bit effective.
I'm still not too happy about going against Valentine.
It's too late now, pal. We've already burned the formulas.
Yeah, Luke's right. You may as well go all the way now.
Okay, let's get started before we sober up and I realize what we've done.
I hope you two don't mind if we leave on this one.
Please.
I have a feeling they'd insist.
That's right, darling. Keep the home fires burning. Don't drink all the booze.
I will. Oh, I know. Oh, I guess this must mean the end of that whole fiasco.
Oh, I'll be so glad just to get off this island.
Me too.
I think this deserves a glass of champagne.
Good idea.
Oh.
You know something? You really helped to save our lives.
Well, darling, I really didn't have a choice. I had to choose sides, you know, and I always go with the winning one if I can.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You must have thought that Victor was on the right side once.
Oh, he was a fascinating man, you know. A rich one, which definitely helped.
Do you have any regrets about him?
Oh. You know, I really do hate turning my back on a man when he's out of luck, but he would have dropped me the very second he got bored with me. No. I think I did the right thing.
Tell me, what's it like to be a big movie star?
Oh, well, it's, flashy clothes and flashy cars and jewels and a lot of travel. It's getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning for an early call. Oh, dragging yourself out of the bed. And then having to go to bed at 10 o'clock so you don't get up and look ragged the next day. It's wonderful. Oh, and it's lousy. Oh, and I always have to look for new financing for the films that I want to do instead of all that garbage they send to me. And that means looking for rich men.
Like Victor.
I don't want any more like Victor. There's got to be somebody wealthy in this world that's not such a bore as he is. Ugh.
One or two, maybe.
Do you think that perhaps Scorpio might like to finance one of my movies?
I don't know. That's something that you're going to have to ask the man himself.
Me too. Sorry it took us so long to get up here.
Oh, it's okay. They sure did ask us a lot of questions, though, didn't they?
Yeah. I guess they were pretty upset about Scorpio and I using the control room for target practice. Enough about that. I made it clear to you how I feel about you.
Yeah. I love you.
You better. You're gonna marry me.
Am I?
I think it's a good idea.
Really?
Yeah.
Think I should?
Yeah, I do. Okay. You don't think King Koala's gonna come up here and interrupt us, do you?
I think Tiffany took care of that.
What about those chimpanzees with the light fingers? You think they're gonna come in here and steal things?
They wouldn't dare.
That only means one thing. Let's go. Huh?
What is that?
That's my blood.
No, listen.
Oh, it's nothing. It'll go away.
Think so?
Yeah, come on.
I guess they wanted to surprise us.
Well, they sure as hell did.
We should, greet them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
All right. I don't believe this. I don't believe this.
Going further, I'm going to have to take my shoes off.
You're gonna make it.
Step on
You're
sharp
gonna
things
make
there,
it.
Mom.
Yes, ma'am.
Where are we? Where are they? Are they around here? There's nothing here. Rick.
I just wait.
Mom.
Hey,
Laura!
can I have her for 2 seconds, too? Hey.
Look at you. Oh, you look so beautiful. You won't tan. Look at your twins. I've been in Greece. I went to
See you, Luke.
looking for you.
Thank you, Dr. Weber. I don't think there's any way anybody can thank you enough.
Are you
for what
all
you've
right?
done.
Have you been okay?
No words, no way to say it.
What do you mean you had a fever?
Oh, Laura's safe. That's what's important.
We're all here because of
Well, I
you.
mean, how did you feel? I mean, it was okay.
Dr. Weber, where is this Luke Spencer I'm so anxious to meet? Right there. Well,
Mr. Valentine? Nice to meet you face to face.
you are a certified hero.
In the hell you
No, I'm just, Flash Gordon from Elm Street.
Elm Street?
Yeah.
Elm Street.
Yeah.
Don't ask.
But, Mr. Valentine, Laura Baldwin.
Well, Laura, I feel as if I know you personally.
I'll explain later.
Now, listen, right now, I'm most interested in seeing this underground complex that I've been hearing so much about.
Oh, it's incredible.
And, of course, taking custody of the Ice Princess formula.
Mr. Valentine, do you like champagne?
Champagne?
That's right. There's a champagne fountain down there that just never stops flowing.
Really? Most interesting.
This may be a really dumb question, but how do we get down there?
Well, it's probably something very simple, like the earth opens up.
And
That's
we
very
fall
close.
through.
Yeah, it's close. Aye, sir.
Huh?
Yes. Well, lead on, Lieutenant Rogers.
Oh, we have to climb again?
You'll make it.
Oh, I don't know that I... Good grief! What do you think? What, that's a
it's
mountain.
amazing.
You haven't seen nothing yet, Dr.
Oh,
Weber.
yeah?
No.
I know. I feel any of this is really happening.
Yeah, well, there are more than one of us that feel that way.
I feel like I'm living in the middle of a science fiction movie.
How do you get in here, Dr. Weber? It's a comic book city.
Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh.
Easy, easy.
Through that door is the crystal room.
Okay.
Lieutenant, I want a full report from you after I've had a chance to talk to Robert Scorpio.
Yes, sir. Get Robert in here right away.
Mr. Scorpio?
Yeah, that's right. Tell him we have an important guest. Tell him to drop everything he's doing, even if it's Tiffany.
Okay, but he's not going to like this.
So, what do you think?
Right. I think it's just breathtaking.
How about that? That is so
Oh, pretty.
Most incredible stalactites and stalagmites.
No. Oh, I'm impressed, Dad. I didn't know, Dad.
And I am thirsty. I think the first order of business ought to be to have some champagne, don't you?
Well, gosh, I suppose it was kind of a long, dusty plane trip.
We have a lot to celebrate.
Laura, can you help me?
Oh, sure. I can help,
Be glad
too.
to.
All right.
Grab a glass. Here.
Thank you.
I just figured. This is really fun. It's spitting champagne.
Right. Fair enough. I'll take two.
Oh, I think that's enough to start with. Oh, just for starters, anyway.
Listen, before anything else happens, can you tell me about Bobby and Ruby? Are they okay?
They're fine. They send their love and they would have been here. There's been room for all of us, but there just wasn't.
How is everybody back in Port Charles?
I wasn't even there, but your dad told me that everybody came through it fine, except for Monica and Alan's baby, who had to have surgery.
Who will pull through? I performed the surgery.
Oh, obviously.
Of course, you're the best.
Thank you, daughter.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome to the Club of Go-Go. This is our opening night. Mr. Scorpio. Valentine.
Oh, honey, wait 1 second. To that. Just 1 second. Joe went off to Mexico to look for Scotty.
It's on the tip of my tongue.
You did. I'm not going to find it for you. You got it on the tip of your tongue. You
Okay,
struggle
we'll
with
talk
it.
about it later,
Why
right?
aren't
All
you
right.
tipping the hill?
She is.
Did you know that Tiffany was the one who helped us down into the compound?
She
Well,
certainly did. She gave the Cassadine clan a performance of a lifetime.
I think I know that. I mean, I was sure I recognized her because this is Tiffany Hill from the movies. I'm a big movie fan.
You hate movies.
Honey, Dan?
Well, I'm delighted to meet you, Miss Hill, but right now I think I'd better get that report from Robert Scorpio.
Is it that time already?
I'd like to have that formula in my own possession for safekeeping, and also I would like to take a look at that weather machine.
Now?
Well, I'd love to see it, too. The healing capabilities of carbonic snow have always fascinated me.
There's one itsy-bitsy problem.
Yeah, well, itsy-bitsy. We can't get in there. You see, the door is jammed.
What do you mean?
What's wrong?
Well, we were forced to do some shooting.
With some machine guns that we came into contact
I don't know how you made it through all this. I really don't.
Well, the champagne took the edge off.
with. Indeed.
Well, then, why not just hand over the formula right now? Surely you have them on you, don't you?
I have a great idea. How would you like to have a tour of the facilities? Tiffany would be glad to.
That's a great
You'd
idea.
love
That's
the
great.
theater, Dr. Weber.
Oh,
Please.
so we
Come
can-
on.
Thank you.
Yes, here is it? Yes. Ah, well. Oh.
Well, Mr. Scorpio? Well, Chief, I don't quite know how to tell you this, but we don't have the formulas. What?
See, Mr. Valentine, we burned them so that they wouldn't fall into the wrong hands.
Both of them?
That's right.
It's absolutely incredible.
Oh, Miko's sent in the best chefs from all over the world. Yes, well, we didn't eat quite so well when we were up above, though.
Bananas, mangoes, papaya.
I've been on a free diet for a while, I think.
Well, I don't know. I think if forced into it, I could learn to live this way.
Oh, as long as we live above the ground.
Yes, Tiffany's developed this insatiable desire for sunshine and fresh air.
I've developed the very same one after being in Port Charles the last 2 weeks.
I, for one, don't ever want to think about snow again.
Really? Well, after being on this island in the hot sun for weeks, I think it's going to be wonderful to get into cooler weather.
All I can think about is getting home.
I think we should drink to that.
Good idea.
To home and to tomorrow.
Here, here.